Hi guys! While we are waiting for our newcomers, I will briefly introduce you the topic of our webinar and our today's agenda. Today, together we will learn how to increase email marketing conversions with visuals, non-standard layout with standard method with Stripo. Today we learn how create title and headings and make it personal and enhance design with the special style element text shadow. Also, we will check the possibility of blog banner and create noticeable hero image. After, we will check practical advices how create conversion using buttons. And after, we will check the shape of our containers with border radius and create a design with the Gutenberg diagram layout. I will show you how to do it. And after, we will have some technical task. We will create two rows in one container and make our layout unusual, as for example in this sample. For example, we have text and buttons by now, and we will learn how to do it in Stripo. And at the end, we will check what UTM tags about and how set them in Stripo and where we can check them. Okay. While we are waiting, I will introduce you my colleague Valeria. She will help me in this chat. If you have any question during the webinar, please do not hesitate to ask us. We will answer. Okay, guys, we are about to start. It's time now. Most advertisers make email marketing a top priority, simply because it's the king of all marketing strategies, generating a higher ROI than other digital advertising channels. And yet, many marketers find themselves wondering why they see good open rates but not generated many leads. That's because the return only happens if your email campaign can convince a recipient to complete your desired action, meaning your campaign must not only give a good open rate but also good conversion rate as well. Email conversion rate is defined as the percentage of subscribers who complete the goal action. It's obviously that good conversion rate could be achieved with the well-known methods, such as segmentation of audience, email automation, choose the right time for sending, optimizing the landing page, etc. However, the visual content does matter when it comes to email marketing. It's obvious that future customer would not be engaged with the email that looks not eye-catching. So, after monitoring plenty of marketing tips and advice, Stripo offers you simple but powerful ways to achieve higher email conversion rates using only your visuals. So, let's guys pick up the template that we will work with. Click on New Message and let's check our prepared templates. We are happy to have more than 1,000 templates that were created by our designer for your inspiration, and user-friendly interface where you can check this template and search it by industry, feature, season, type, and also check it by relevancy and sort it by newest. So if you want to find the template that's connected with some holidays, you need to check the seasons. I will grab Mother's Day template. Let's check. I'm seeing Father's Day and yes. So let's filter by Mother's Day and choose the most suitable template. This one with tulips. Okay. We have found it and start with subject. So how to create good subject line? It's quite tricky task, as if you make it too salesy, it will go to spam. If you make it too clickbaity, it will probably lose the trust. If you make it too boring, they will forget to open your email. But we have found the compromise. Make it simple but personal. To make your subject line personal, we offer you to use merge tags. This tags acts like a placeholder in your template, and when you export template to your automation system and send emails from automation system, this system will pull unique content from your individual profile contact list right in your email, replacing this tag. So, how to add subject line in Stripo and add the tag? Click on Settings and find panel with subject or title and add your title. I have already saved mine not to lose time. I have copy pasted and it sounds as Dear, for example, Anne, have you got your Mother's Day promo code already? To pull here the name of the person, I need to put special tag that relates to its name. What tag could it be? You need to check with your ESP. When you found the right tag, we offer you first to add it to the project settings. We need to click on our projects, find necessary project, and find the merge tags area. Here is it. We have already submerged tags embedded here, most popular one. But if you do not use them, use your own ESP, you can click on this plus and add necessary name of your tag and actually the value. I have already added mine as a sample. So when you add this merge tag in the project settings, in general occasion, you will see it in the text. In this toolbar, merge text. And it will be field custom tag. But to add to our subject line, we need first to copy paste it from there and input here. So, and in this subject line, your recipient will see his or her name. So additionally, we add the question to the subject because people like to answer the questions. So great. Let's proceed to hidden. Actually, hidden has two main purposes. It's guiding the reader and gives visual rest. So research says that people do not even scan all the text of email. They check only hidden, and that's why we need to enhance our hidden smartly. We are sure that choosing legible font with legible font size and contrasted is a success formula. So let's create our hidden using these tips. Let's copy paste the hidden and input. My hidden sounds like Happy Mother's Day for you. We have got your promo code below. So in this hidden, you can also add the merge tags that connected with the person's name from the toolbar. And let's pick up the necessary font for our hidden. Avoid of using obscure or heavy to read font, as according to the research made by University of Michigan, people would rather be engaged with the text that has eye-friendly font face. So we will pick up some simple font face like Georgia, as for example, defined our hidden as hidden one, align it. Okay, and let's align all our text as Georgia. Go to Appearance, to the font, and set Georgia everywhere. Okay, and the final point is to contrast it. I offer you to use text shadow element to contrast our text. We will not explore the bicycle. We will just set this code in the third-party program. Here I'm using this third-party program, but you can use any of available. It will generate ready for use code. Here you can see that we have some text, and text has text shadow element. We need to choose the necessary angle just according to your preferences, and the distance between the shade. Let it be like that, and choose the font color. I offer you to make it more yellow to be in our styles. Okay, let's copy it and paste in the template. We need to copy paste our code that was generated in this program. How to do it? We need to proceed to the template, click on block text, open the code editor, and find that our text was represented as H1. And H1 has some style already. So we need to put our style right after the already existing one. We will copy paste. Great. And now our text is shady. What I have done, I have copied ready for use code that they created in the third-party program into my styles in template. But before we use this text shadow, we need to check what email clients support them. And I offer you to check it right away. We will use also third-party program Can I Email. It will help us understand what email clients support this code. Okay, so we see that Apple Mail supported. Unfortunately, Gmail doesn't support it. Outlook for Mac supported. Outlook for Windows, unfortunately not. Yahoo Mail, yes. Samsung, Mozilla, Orange, and all other most popular browser and email clients are support them. So you can use it. Great. Let's move on, guys. Our hero image. Hero image occupies half of most of pre-scroll layout in your template and grabs first impression. Its work as deciding factor that actually prompts your recipient either to stay and scroll down or to click on junk box and go out. So that is why we need to contrast and design our hero image too. And we have basic block banner to help you to do that. Okay, let's click on our hero image. We have already used this block banner, and I want to demonstrate the possibility of this block. You can crop your image in block banner. Also, you can change the orientation of your image. Also, you can change the banner height and use embedded filters. I offered you to use light blur filters not to distract our users' attention from our text. Okay, you can also make your banner clickable, add alternative text for your banner, and add additional picture for your banner in case of need. So when you create your banner, size does matter, as emails that loads within first 1 or 2 seconds are more likely be scanned till the end. So be sure that you compressed your banner to stay within 1 megabyte to reduce the loading process. And of course, write the captions on banner or under it, as captions were found to be read on 300% more than body text, because people usually see them first. When you use block banner, you can easily play with the font face of the text and choose even non-standard font, as after the generation, this text will be a part of the banner and it will be the image. So you can choose any font and it will be visible in all email clients. So let's pick up some nice font, as for example, Equable. Okay. Let's set it. Great. So we have created our banner. And don't let your CTA be out of sight. Keep in mind that main purpose of your email is to lead to conversion. So we need to place our CTA in the end of inverted pyramid design. As you may already notice, we have created first hidden here, after the banner, and all these two elements are leading to our CTA, will lead when we add it. So like in this sample, all our information needs to lead to our CTA. So we have noticed that CTA that were made as buttons attracts more attention than CTAs that were made as links. So let's drag and drop our button here. And remember that less clutter means more white space around the button. So do not hesitate to use the padding. Let's add some padding right here. And let's design our button. I want to make this text more bigger and bold and add some border radius. Okay. And I want to increase the border thickness and make the left border dotted. Great. And I want to change the button text. We noticed that using first-person phrases could gain some additional click-through rate. So if you use get mine promo code, it will be better. So let's use it. Get my promo code. Great. So we have created our CTA. Let's move on. Guys, new statistic shows that people even do not scan emails. They are skimming. So our goal is to make skimming effective for us. We will break content into the small chunks and we'll underline our containers with unusual shape and make the designer according to the Gutenberg diagram. You may notice that reading gravity goes from optical area to the terminal area. So I offer you to put the text that you want recipient to read right in this area. In all other area, we can place, for example, image. So let's do it. Let's click on plus, add new structure. One container will be a text and another will be an image. I will add dummy Lorem ipsum text just to fulfill the emptiness. Okay. So, and let's add the necessary background. If you even do not know the code color, our color palette can help you to check the necessary shade of the color. You can easily scroll and pick up necessary shade of the color. I want to pick up the background color similar to the color of my leaves. Okay, and I want to contrast the text by using yellow color as our tulips on the hero image. Also, I will check the palette without any knowing of color code. Okay. When you want to contrast something, make sure that you're using no more than 2 opposite contrast color. You can use it and circle as a tip. You can check what color can be primary, what secondary, and what shape you can use. It's eaten a circle only as a tip. It's not necessary, but it helps me. Okay, so I have picked up the yellow color and the green background. And now I want to choose the shape of my container. I want to make it more rounded, so I will use rounded for container. Let's set 5 pixels and proceed to unusual shape of our container. Click on container, open the code editor, and check the style of your container. Our container has style with the background color and border radius style, 5 pixels. If you set only one value, this value will be set to each angle of your container. But what if I want to set different value for different angles? For this, we need to put 4 different meaning for each angle and to change value. For example, this upper left corner I want to stay 5 pixels, and the opposite angle I want to be 50 pixels. So let's check how it will look like. Let's add some pixels in our code. And you see that the shape has been changed, and it looks like more like a leaves on our hero image. Let's add some padding to the text to align it. Okay, I think it looks eye-catching. What do you think? So, and let's duplicate the structure. And we have the possibility to add, find this toolbar and quickly copy paste the container in this right side. So, and this container we will delete. Great. And these empty containers I offer you to fulfill with images. When you use images, avoid of using stock ones, as your email could lose authenticity and trust, as the image could be spotted a miles away and using thousands of other businesses. Experiments shows that if you replace stock images by the images of your own stuff, you can gain more conversion. I'm not quite a good photographer, so I will put probably stock image. Let's drop some images like this and like that. And let's change width for containers to make our leaves more long. Okay, let's do right there and do the same with the bottom structure. Great, I think it looks good. What do you think? So, and additionally, I want to put the border for our stripe with 2 structures, make it daughter, and also use border radius to enhance my design. So let's click on the content, stripe, and find border of content. Let's add border thickness, 2 pixels, and make it dotted. And pick up the necessary color. I will use green one. So, and now our task is to round each corner. For this, proceed please to the container that we have already created. Find our border radius style, hover it, and copy together with the border collapse. So guys, find the container that we have already changed by clicking on this container, and our black code editor will show you all the code of this container. And here we can see the styles, and we need just hover border radius together with border collapse separate, copy it, come back to our stripe content, find in the code where this content is situated. It's situated in the tag table, class yes content body, and we see that some styles has already been done. And in the end of the already existing styles, we need to input our copied code. And let's set the single value for each corner. It will be 30 pixels. And let's see the result. Great, guys. Our structure was underlined and rounded. I think it looks great and attractive. I will probably delete this border of content as it doesn't fit anymore. So guys, I think it looks nice. And the technical tasks for us. We have always asked if possible to add 2 blocks in the one row in one container, as for example this template has. For example, we need to add the price and nearby button buy now. So what if I say it's possible with simple copy paste? No any HTML custom code needed. But short disclaimer, some email clients could have rendering issues with such structures. So we offer you to test template before sending. For our copy paste task, we offer you to create the empty template. Let's do it. Proceed to the projects. Find our project and add new template. We need the empty template to copy paste pure code without additional styles. Let's create empty template. From the basics one. Sorry, my internet today is a little bit slow. It's loading. Great. Be with me. Yeah. Let drag and drop some text block, as it will mean price, and button block in one container. Click on container, open the source code. In our main template, we will drag and drop my block HTML right there. And we are ready for copy pasting. Please be with me. Okay, first we need to paste 3 tags that we will use as a skeleton. Proceed to the empty template and find these 3 tags. This is tag table, tag tbody, and tag tr. Let's copy them and paste right here instead of our text. So we have copy paste them, and now we need to close them. As according to HTML syntaxes, all that you have opened need to be closed in the inverted order. So I will copy these tags one by one and will close it. Add closure tag. Okay, Let's add closure tag, and the last tag is table, and we also need to close it. So the system is automatically gives us a tips. Okay, so we have created the skeleton, and in the middle of the skeleton we will add our code for text and button. Let's proceed to the code and find there's our text is situated. Our text is situated in the tag TD, so we need to copy from the open code till the closed one. Great, our text now is existing here. And let's find the button. Our button is situated also in tag TD. So we need to find the open TD tag, and our system gives us a tip that it ends by the closure code here. So we need to copy it and paste together with the closure code. And now we see that we have put two blocks in the one container in the row. And the good thing of such method copy pasting that is we paste in the internal Stripo code that could be edited right away. When you use your own HTML code, you need first to adapt it to our internal Stripo classes. So let's additionally use some paddings to align our text from the left. And let's align our button to the text right here. And add a little bit more padding from the button also. And add some price, as for example. Hover it and make it more bigger. So for example, 16. And let's contrast our button and design it as we made with our main CTA. Okay. Let's add some border radius to the button. One of the border will be dotted, the left one, right there. By the way, guys, if you use only one or two CTAs in the template, you can gain also some more conversion, as people wouldn't be distracted on multiple button CTAs of your email, and their attention will be put only on the two or one main one. Okay, so we will add some padding from the button. Let it be like that. And our template is ready to be sent. We have finished. And let's pretend we have already sent our email, and now we want to measure if our efforts were worth it in the end. And how to do it? It's simple, by tracking the data in Google Analytics or any other third-party service. And UTM Parameters can help you with it. Essentially, UTM codes tell the story of how your traffic is coming to you. This works by using 3 or 5 elements called UTM parameters, which we will cover in detail below. UTM parameter campaign name uses to identify the name of the campaign. Obviously, we are sending the newsletter, so the name of the campaign will be newsletter. The medium tracks the campaign medium, that is the email, organic, social, or cost per click. In our situation, it's email. And source identify the source of campaign, which includes a newsletter name or email. In our case, it's Mother's Day. And content identify the content of the campaign in order to distinguish between multiple ads in campaign. We will add links to our CTA button, and we'll call content as button. And campaign term tracks specific keywords for paid organic campaigns and uses very rarely. So we will use only first 4. Let's check where we can add our UTM tags. Let's click on settings and find add UTM parameter to URL after export and enable it. So our system has already been put some default one. I agree with our system that campaign source could be named as newsletter and campaign medium named as email. And campaign name we need to change as we done with the Mother's Day template. Okay, let's copy paste, and campaign content will be button. Great. If you're using other UTM tags or have another names for you UTM tags, you can use custom UTM tags control. You can enable it and fulfill necessary names for your tag and necessary values. And by clicking on plus, you can fulfill this field one by one. First you need to fulfill, and after the system give you a possibility to add another one. We will use only automatic one. And let's add the links to each button. For example, link to our Can I email site. And just for sample. It could be your landing page also. And this UTM tag that we have added will be automatically put in each link. In order to find them, we need to export template as HTML code. Let's copy and open it in the code. So guys, we see that UTM parameters have been put to each link as UTM source, UTM campaign, medium. They have been put to each link of our template. I have only 2 links in my template, but imagine if you could have more than 20. So this option gives you a quick lift to fulfill all the links automatically, not to fulfill it manually in the code. So I think it would be helpful. Great guys, we have done a good job today, and let's check if we covered all the question in the agenda. We have created today title and headings, highlighted our headings with the element text shadow. Also we made the title personal, checked what merge tags are and what can we do with them. Also, we check the blog banner possibilities, create hero image. After we have checked the CTA and practical advices how increase conversion using buttons. Also, we have changed the shape of our containers, make it more like leaves on our hero image, and make our layout according to the Gutenberg diagram. Also, we have created 2 rows in one container, 2 blocks in one row in one container, and we have done perfectly. And also we check what UTM tags about and how they can help you to track analytics. So I hope that this webinar was useful for you and helpful, and we are waiting for your questions. Do not hesitate to ask. Do not be shy. My colleague Valeria can answer you.